J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? I'm sitting here with the lovely Kay Leezy in the building. What's good, girl?
Hey Jay, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Hey chat.
Building, what's good, girl?
Oh, you said my iPad came up.
You cheating on me
I
with
got you.
somebody
I
that's
got you in
like
surround sound, Jay.
I know, right? Got an imposter over there cheating on me.
Speaking on you and you.
Right. Taking my sound. He sounded just like me. He did a good job.
How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm hanging in there, you know. It's always life, and you know, life goes on. We have our ups and downs, so you know, we just gotta hopefully learn from them and make the most of it. And you know, what's the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result.
And that happens to all of us sometimes. I know it does to me.
Let me take a little.
Let me get a little dip of that little naughty water.
Yes,
just a little dip of naughty water.
2022 is ending kind of crazy.
Ain't that fast? Wow. I can't believe the year is over, man. But, you know, I'm getting older, so I've seen, you know, years move fast. You know, days are long and the years are fast.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Yeah, man. You know, it's just life, man. We need to all enjoy and make the most out of every day. I know people say it, and that's the hashtag, whatever, and this and that, but that is real. That ain't no hashtag. That ain't no slogan. Life go by so fast. We each don't make the most of each day. I pretty much didn't make the most of today. I ain't gonna lie. Laid around. Should have did some things. And you know, we should all do that, man. Today was 50 degrees. I should have got out and did some stuff.
It rained all day over here. Still raining outside now.
It was 50 degrees right here. So I should have did some stuff. And, you know, even if it wasn't, it ain't always about going outside, you know. Whether you reach out to somebody you ain't heard from in a while, do something you've been meaning to do something or start some plans on something that you wanted to do, make the most out of every day, you know. Enjoy it. Get somebody a hug or a kiss that you ain't gave one to in a minute.
Yeah.
Spread love.
Jay, so I'll tell you, yes, Jay. So I learned this lesson a couple years ago. So, you know, my mom passed, but she was home. So, you know, it happened, basically she didn't wake up. From that day, it hit home. Like, you know, you want to be thankful for every day. You think you're being thankful for every day. But to me, the consciousness became official. I was just looking at her like, I shook her foot, like, you sure you ain't gonna get up? And after that, I swear to you, when I open my eyes every morning, I'm really thankful because I saw what it looked like in real time for, you know, one of the most loved family members just in my life, period. And it's just like, what? It's real. You just don't have to wake up. Tomorrow ain't yours. So every day I get up, I'm really, really super thankful. And I'm fully appreciative of that. Like really. So
look at Kirstie Alley, God rest her soul. You know, they said she didn't even know it popped up sudden. There it is.
Right. Yeah, that Kirstie Alley news shocked me. I mean, because, you know, I guess she was just a beloved character from Cheers. Yeah. I mean, we loved her from Cheers. Period.
I can't even lie. I had a little crush on her from Cheers, and and Look Who's Talking. She was like the first little white lady crush I had, one of the first as a kid, because I was a kid, you know. But she was the hot chick on Cheers, and I used to watch that Sam Malone and everybody.
Yes, Diane, and then she came in and chicken with some sauce on it.
And then Look Who's Talking. Old boy was like, if you don't let me get some of that, I'm gonna explode. He said, I don't get some of that, I'm about to explode. He died. He just died last year or earlier this year, so now they both have passed.
Yeah, it's really sad. It's really, really sad, Jay.
That's another reason why you should make the most out of every day and make your mark. Everybody ain't gonna make a mark and be famous or on this or that, but make a mark where the people, your loved ones or whatever, you made a difference in their life. You memorable. You know what I mean? Because that's all this is about. You know what I mean? Is this your memories will live on, you know, acting, music. When they pass, it's easier to see what they did live on. But you could be a teacher or whatever. You didn't, how many lives you touch, and people could come up and say that difference. That's powerful, you know, because those people go out in the world and then make a difference, whether, you know, whose lives it make. If you made a good difference, you know, fireman, whatever the case, believe, you know, working at a job in management, you could help somebody get promoted, whatever the case. So, you know, try to be positive and make that difference when you can, you know.
Yeah. My mom was a teacher. I mean, even recent times, I would see people coming up and they'll still be talking. Teachers have that massive influence. You see how many children they see every year. So, you know, yeah, this is about being impactful right at home, right where you live locally. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a celebrity to be impactful. So
definitely. And we all got our favorite teachers that made a difference one way or another. Some made bigger difference than others, but some may have made no difference, but you still liked them, you know. So, you know, I know my math teacher didn't make a difference as far as learning anything, but I loved it. All we did was tell jokes. He passed me off of my comedic skills. It wasn't because I was doing good at the class or whatever. A lot of times he give homework. It just, you know, if we was funny and rocked the class, okay, you get a C. It backfired in the end. I know, right?
You get a C.
Right. That's why when I tried to take contests to go to certain high schools, my math test scores was low. So I got the C, but then I got to see, okay, it came back to bite me. So you live and you learn.
Yeah.
But I still like them. So, all right. Shout out to Savannah, who say my mom was a teacher. And Samara said sending prayers out to Juan Marley. What happened with Juan? I didn't see that. I'm sorry, Juan. Okay, he said he just lost his dad a couple months ago out of nowhere. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I didn't see that comment. And sorry for your loss, fam.
Yeah. Sending love, Juan. Sending love.
One thing that scares me is that both of my parents are still alive and getting older, and I've been real blessed to get to be this old and have both of them around, and they both two real strong-willed people, and they're getting older, and that's weird to me because I'm so used to them one way and thinking of them one way, and now I got to realize they, you know, old lady and an old man now, and oh man, I get worried, but at the same time, it's nothing I could do, and it's a part of life, and hell, they lived a great life, so
that part.
You know, that's all I could do. You know, when they like, I could stop it. Nobody can. So, you know, it is what it is. Right.
Right.
Definitely, you know. Cheryl, she said she a retired high school's teacher. I still check on my babies. I know that's right.
Yes. Cheryl. We got a lot of love going on here tonight.
Hell yeah, this is the family, man. I appreciate. That's one thing that I do like about this channel the most is that we do have a good group of people. It's like a tight-knit community. I may not have the biggest channel or the biggest audiences and stuff all the time, but I really do enjoy the people come through. We, you know, got positivity over here. Nobody is negative or, you know, trying to come at anybody or bash people. And, you know, it's a good group, man. And, you know, I really appreciate having
Yeah.
something positive going than, you know, some negativity. Because some
And the bangarang, Jay. Come on now.
you know what I mean? Ain't none of the bangarang.
No bangarang here.
Definitely. Speaking of bangarang, Nia Long is finally came out and said that she gonna leave Udoka. He is the shit. No. So let me ask you, because I was actually surprised it took a while that she even did this, but I guess, you know, they've been together 13 years, even though that was kind of messed up that they just made it public like that, and didn't consider her, but they considered the other woman. I don't know the reasons. I'll let people think that on their own. But, you know, they never really came out and showed her face or none of that, but they didn't have a problem putting Nia Long business out there. And she has come out and not only said she's leaving dude, but she's mad at the Celtics. For one, they talking about they don't protect women, but they didn't protect her or any of her info. And, you know, made her look bad. Her son, she say, is terrorized about what's happening. What do you think about how the Celtics treated her and her info, and then about her finally leaving Udoka after 13 years? And now, unfortunately, it's not letting me pull up the article. But you can go ahead and talk while I try to figure this out.
Well, I didn't even hear about that in the news. So thanks for bringing that up, Jay. I am not happy ever when I don't see a Black woman being protected. And I mean, not Smith and Jada protection. I mean, the other lady really was protected. Right? We didn't hear, she wasn't slandered. She wasn't slandered through the media like that. So, you know, I think that, yeah, they could have done a little bit more in regards to Nia Long, being that she was the one who was taken advantage of in the situation from that other woman and homeboy.
I'm about to press reload to see if I can get this. So if it's a blip or anything, you all, that's what's happening.
The blip.
But keep going. I'm still listening.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't end anything.
Okay. If it doesn't, yeah, just stay, you know, stay tuned, guys.
Right. It should keep going. All right.
Okay. So yeah, I definitely don't think it was nice, especially I would not have wanted to experience that out in the public forum. I don't think anybody would want to experience that in the public forum. What you guys think in the chat? Like, let us know, because I don't think it's fair that we would have to, you know, anybody should be going through that. And I think that if you're not happy in a relationship and stuff is, you're not being respected, bounce, get up and cut. You just got to go. Like we were saying in the beginning, life is too short to be unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
It's too short to be, you got a lot of people coming at you. Like, you know, a lot of people we were writing for Nia Long. She's our sister. She our auntie. She Nia Long, damn it. You know what I mean? But you can't even deal with the situation personally because everybody in your business. And he put it out there. And sad to say, the other lady, she don't got to deal with this.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I can't get this. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get this to pull up the article right now. So I'm gonna have to just read some of the stuff that they say on this stuff tonight. I did have some funny videos I wanted to play from Instagram that it doesn't look like it's gonna work. It just was working a second ago, but anyway.
Let's see if it kicked back in.
All right. So Nia Long, 51 years old, Udoka 45. They ended the 13-year relationship. And she said that she's upset. She said, this is her quote. I think the most heartbreaking thing about all of this was seeing my son's face when the Boston Celtics organization decided to make a very private situation public. And you know, which, you know, he got to go to school and different stuff, and everybody got all this info, but that woman and her family and kids, they not having all that in their face when they go to school and go to work, you know.
Right.
So yeah, and she said Udoka, of course, had to apologize publicly and all of this, but they didn't have to say the reason why he had to leave, you know. It is a nice picture right here I wanted to share of him and their two kids. But unfortunately, I can't get this thing to work. It says that Nia Long also said that they were, well, it says that Long and Udoka had been engaged since 2015, and they got the 11-year-old child together. Now, some people said she don't believe in marriage, and they had some type of ceremony together, but it wasn't an official marriage. And so they said also, where is it? Right here. She was saying about the marriage and all of that. She didn't feel less love because she's not married, and she was ready to focus on her career or whatever at the time. So anyway, what do you think about all of this with the kids involved? And it seemed
You're on mute, Jay.
all right. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Thank you. We all don't like to be black and call out racism all the time, because then it gets to be falling on deaf ears. They like to think we say it all the time, but it does look weird that they didn't protect her and they did the other. So
of course, but then Nia Long is a super celebrity, so she got clout from 19 how long, Jay? So therefore, I mean, even if that lady was out, she still would, it wouldn't have had no comparison, point blank and period. So she was gonna get it regardless. However, I want to talk about something that you just read. She said it didn't hurt because she wasn't married, like it didn't hurt more. Now that you see, when I hear stuff like that from people, damn, I be feeling so mad, because it's like, you were playing the safe game. You were protecting yourself. So that means you wasn't even really going out. So now I'm thinking, if you was giving him
a foot or a toe out the door, you know.
Yes, you wasn't giving him 100. Shorty probably was giving him the, you know what I mean? Because when women think that, oh, I was there, so I know exactly what this is like. I know we can share. Oh. Well, yes, Jay. That was right.
Delicious.
And making him the baked mac and cheese and just treating him like she get really, Jay.
Put all the lips on it.
I'm done. Right. So you got a woman and she's not giving you 100. You know she ain't giving you 100. And then you got some other chick and she giving you all them vibes. Come on now. I know how that operates. You know what I mean? So that was not good statement for her. Protecting yourself so much that you're not willing to be a humble part in your relationship.
Child together. But
and you're still talking about you know, oh, I wasn't married. So come on now, that's hurt feelings talking right there. So damn, sorry, Nia. Happens to the best of us.
All right, before we go to the next topic, breaking news. Raphael Warnock has defeated Hershey Walkie. I said Hershey Walkie. Hershey Walkie, I played the balls, and I said the good air mixed with the bad air and make it funky. It was funky.
I'm done, Jay.
That's what I call a fart. So the fart, they came to attack.
Let me take a sip of that
they
one.
were strong, okay? They were really upset. They were fuming. The farts were fuming. They were mad. They raised a real stink about the topics at hand, which was ABCs in the school. They want to teach, CRTs, ABCs, the DDBs, And what's the other
Really?
alphabets that the people is? They tried to teach that. They wanted people to know all of the alphabets and to teach the things that people like to learn. And I said, no, give me the ball. Give me the damn ball. That's all.
I'm done. Jay, you do it.
Yeah, he
Yes.
actually did. I know I was joking, but it just popped up on my phone that he won. So
I see Bab comment like that it would have been would be the genius. Yes, yes.
Comedy go.
Oh, so I want to say something about that. Khadijah, he feel like crap.
Hey, it wasn't a full moon, so I didn't have my full powers. I just said, "Ooh, the werewolf." So I saw this crazy movie with the vampire, and the vampire said, "I'm not a vampire. I'm playing the vampire." So we said, "Look, I play like I want to be a vampire and be a vampire to play like this." I said, "What? This movie's stupid," but I kept watching it. Right? I kept watching it, and I said, "You know what? I'll be werewolf." Because I could just, ooh, give me the ball. Give me the damn ball.
I'm sorry. Oh gosh.
Hey, boy, I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Oh gosh.
Be the bad hair in China. My wife said I keep bad hair in my tidy whities. I said I don't know why they are aerodynamically to put out the stuff. It's holes where the legs go, which allows the bad air to creep through. Only when they pull them all the way down can you really smell the bad air between my legs and my peanuts.
I'm done. I'm done. All the way done right now.
Bad air. Bad air is what I call a burp. You ever smell the burp? Yeah, it's too pleasant, is it? It smells like but it smells like you ate the 8. So you ate the 8 and it smelled like you ate it, and it ate the smell burp.
Jay gonna get me twisted tonight, y'all. I'm just letting you know that now. Jay Rojas could get me twisted tonight. And I made this one strong by accident, though.
I got mine ready. We're gonna go ahead and do the drinking game. Drink her down. We're gonna have to have something where people gotta start submitting some pictures or something. I gotta post it up. Maybe we do a giveaway or something.
Ooh.
There we go. He said he want to fetch the football. You throw it, I can run and catch it with my teeth.
Jay, stop. Stop it, Jay.
Call me Big Bow Wow.
Let me see how you catch it with your teeth. Let me see
Frisbees, tennis ball, football, you name it, I got it. I really feel on the beach.
Oh my goodness, I'm done. I'm done.
I've done some of my best work on the beach. Like, see, throw it.
I'm done. Bring it back out. Jake, geez. Yes.
National anthem. Oh, can you read? What's the rest of the lines?
Yo, but you know what? On a serious note, right? Was he for real? Jay.
Nobody knows. That's the problem. Why is he
coming from a country girl like myself, right? From a country girl like myself, was he for real? Because every time I was just like, can't be for real.
You ain't nowhere near no country girl like Herschel Walker.
Listen, was he for real, Jay?
I think so. I think a lot of people think so. We would like to think he wasn't, but why he's saying that?
I'm just so like, there's just no way this was. You can think about how people. Okay, so Picture it like this: somebody from another country looking at this. They know this can't be for real.
They're like, man, they really are dumb jocks in America.
Yo,
And they almost voted for him. It say he only won by 10%.
What?
Pretty much. It was showing like
he gonna recount. He gonna ask to recount the vote and
it looked like it might be out of that. It's like maybe a 10,000, 12,000 vote margin. That's crazy though. You got 40-some thousand people voted for that nutball.
Exactly. And then I'm like, is he for real? But clearly, you got how much people thinking like this is a good look.
Yeah, because he's going to vote whatever the Republican Party tell him to vote.
What? Jay, you back with me?
I saw it that time. But they just want to hear because they know that's a for sure vote in whatever they want them to vote in.
Right. So whatever they want, they got it.
What box you say check this time? Well, how many boxes? 1 or 2 or 3? 3 box. What about triangles? Do I get to check triangles? What about circles? Do I get circles this time? It's only boxes. Mm-hmm. They always only had the box test. I don't like the box test.
You know what? He gonna draw a circle around it and put a triangle in the middle. Right. I'm done.
I made it look cute.
And I colored it around in blue. I'm done, Jay.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Now it look like a uniform jersey. The wolves, the coats.
Hey, look, this is how you got me. Even though
I like that. I like having you like that.
My bad. All right, let me leave the glow on.
When you got that glow,
the soul glow, Jay. Come on now.
Soul glow.
Thank you.
I like the juice.
Mm-hmm. Jay, I'm calling Phil. So from 2023, just you could call me Saucy, okay? I'm about to get it together. I'm coming outside. You could just call me Saucy, all right? Just saying that from now, 2023. Don't start it now, though. Just 2023, though.
All right, I'm Saucy.
Yeah.
I'm Saucy. I'm
That's
the
right.
one you can see on the block. I'm one you can see on the block. I'm Saucy. You see, I don't know the rest of the words.
That's all right. I'm with you, Jay.
All right.
Yes.
On another note, since we talking about getting saucy, I really wish I could share this, but it's not really a lot of pictures or anything, so I guess it's no biggie. But it's about this woman. So the other topic I have is female virgin at 59. 59. So let me break down this story because this is kind of strange. She said, I was a virgin at 59 and I chose a controversial way to have sex and I couldn't be happier. Now, I know everybody mind start thinking of, getting on certain highways and toll roads and, maybe, having the fun time that way. But I will explain. So.
Oh, the Hershey Highway. I'm like, what are you talking about, Jay? My bad. I was lost. Okay.
So this woman said, and they don't show a picture of her, so we don't know what she looked like, but she said that she had autism, but was high functioning, able to go to school, graduate, have jobs, all of this stuff. She didn't go on the first date because she said she was so timid when it comes to guys that she couldn't do it. And she didn't really go on her first date until she was 25. Okay. And so it was a guy that she shared a class with in college. And he asked her out. They went to the movie, drove to the park. And when he tried to kiss and put his arm around, she said she started to tense up, trembling and tweaked out. He took her home, never heard from him again. She says for the next few years of her life, she couldn't really get around to being with a guy till she was around her 30 years old. And met a guy she worked with that was like 10 years older than her. And he said he could teach her everything she need to know. Turns out, she said he was abusive and rough and doing stuff that she didn't like, but she never had sex with him. But he seemed to not mind. He liked for her to be scared of him. She said he was sadistic. Didn't get too deep into it, although she said he would threaten to bite her nipples off and all kind of stuff. But she said because of her fears of other people, she stayed with him for 7 years.
Jay, stop it. Stop the story, Jay. Stop it right now.
I'm almost done. Let me just finish. Hold on. Right, hold that thought. So now, by the time all this happened, she left dude. She say 11 years has passed. She done wrote a book, do all this other stuff. Now she like 48 years old. Her friends tell her she should get an escort. So she's scared. She eventually gets an escort, but doesn't meet him, talks to him through email, eventually on the phone for over the course of 1 year. They decide to meet. He didn't really do any sex or stuff with her again for like a whole year. They would just talk, have a good time, conversate. He slowly began to massage, do this and that, got him more comfortable, got him out them drizzles. And now she basically has a relationship with this escort, and she loves him and says she wouldn't be happier, and he treats her great, and she loves paying him, and she loves that relationship. So what say you, Kay Leezy?
Jay, this right here. So wait. Maybe I tuned out or something. She let the escort hit it?
That's who's the first person that hit it. That's who she's in love with. That's who she in a relationship with. She still pays him, and that's her man. He still goes with other women and does his escort thing, but that's her man, and she love it, and that's why it's controversial. What do you think, Miss Kay Leezy?
Jay, I'm so bothered. Like listen, you don't know how much stuff is flying through my head right now. First of all, she did everything else with the crazy guy. That's I don't care what nobody
sex, she said.
No, except front hole affair.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. She did everything else. What you said, that was 11 years or something like that? 7 years?
She was there for 7 years, which I think that's a long time to not do something.
Oh,
but according to her, he didn't mind.
He did every other. He did every other hole, Jay. Every other hole. I'm telling you right now. Whatever you want to go. There's just no way that makes sense to me. So I know she did everything else. She just didn't do the front. Okay. So that's it. I agree, Shanae. I'm telling you right now.
She says it's not about the sex, that she don't even have sex every time, but it's about the company and about he does and caters to her. And she likes that. It makes her feel, yeah. I mean,
I agree with that. At this point, if you're not doing that, you have become accustomed to everything else under the spectrum. You understand? So no puns intended on that. But
this is like, to me, this is equal to a guy falling in love with his hooker. What movie, like when we watching BMF, and he been with old girl for how long as his hooker? Escort? Raising Canaan.
That's his woman. Yeah, that's his woman.
So but he's not in love with her like he probably should be, because he been with her for 7 years, but that's his woman type of thing. You know what I mean? So that's like, but that's messed up because she's sleeping around doing other stuff. You know what I mean? So like, if you fall in love with that, like T-Pain, I'm in love with a hooker.
Yeah, listen, this woman she's bonkers.
She need to stop the business if you was really doing it. Like if you in love with her and she's still doing the work, like, wait a minute,
he's in love with him, Jay. He knows that's transactional to him, and she's caught up in her feelings, right? So at the end of the day, I feel sorry for this woman. I feel sorry for this woman. My heart goes out for this woman in her crazy situation.
Is this
Because
different from a cougar with a younger man and she buying him and paying?
yes, it's different because it came off on a transactional note, not on the cougar, maybe just wanting the excitement or whatever. Yo. And this dude, it's straight transactional to him. Because then he'd have been like, all right, babes, we're in a relationship now. So we don't have the transactions anymore. Or boom, bam, bim.
But
No.
it's always some type of transactional relation. It's not as literal.
So transaction in a relationship.
My pay for tonight, boom, bam, bam. It's not that literal, but if you my woman, I'm still gonna do stuff, and you gonna do for me.
So,
but it's not like, okay, where's my payment today? You know what I mean?
So that's what makes it different. Transactions in relationships is different from transactional relationships. Because once that part stops, there's no more relationship. If you have transactions in the relationship, then it's me for you, you for me. This is what we're doing together, right? I'll invest in you, you invest in me. We invest in the growth of us as a union. However, that's very different from a transactional relationship. Money is the primary base on that thing. So she's paying this dude. She all messed up because she ain't learned early on in life how to disassociate the messed up feelings that women get every now and then in regards to relationships. So now she caught up into this mad world.
And her autism is working against her as well.
Geez, hello, I feel for her.
Now this is, and like I've said before on different occasions, I'm not really too familiar with therapy because I've never personally had therapy. But from people that I have spoken to, they do say good things about it, and I think she could possibly benefit from therapy.
Oh, absolutely, Jay. Absolutely. Because remember, she had 7 years of abuse from that relationship.
Already having the autism and other stuff.
Right. So she had 7 years of abuse and manipulation at the same time. And, you know.
And now she's 59. That's a lot of stuff to unpack, I'm sure.
A lot of stuff to unpack. Because in her innocence, she was abused. She didn't even, it wasn't even like, okay, fine, I know how to defend myself under these circumstances because you got some experience out in the streets, you know? No. So that coupled with the autism, forget it. Oh, she got grips and grips and grips to unpack, Jay. She needs therapy. And she needs, you know what, more so than everything, somebody who cares and loves her. Cares about her and loves her, to show her that this is not this is not the norm, even though it's
part of this article is basically her saying that she feels that care and love from him.
She don't know nothing. She got to, Jay, don't let me Discord talk right now, okay? She got powder foaming up in the ha 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 ha, and then she don't know nothing about that.
So listen to this last thing she said. She said, because she said, we'll call the guy Antonio Banderas. No, but she said, Antonio has encouraged me to try to get to know some more men intimately, to date and to explore. While I'll appreciate his encouragement, I doubt that I'll ever want to do those things. What I do know is that thanks to this wonderful man, I am no longer broken. When I'm lying in his arms, I am whole again.
Listen, she broke in so bad, she shattered, okay? There's plenty pieces on the floor with her. And Antonio is like, I'm trying to push her off. Go date other people, experience, do some things that I show you how to do. You understand? Antonio trying to get rid of her.
He like getting the money, but he could probably tell this girl is clingy. She about to try to kill me.
No, she got issues.
Yeah, she gonna be like Deuce Bigelow, the male man whore killer. Who is the man whore killer? Deuce, not so big below. Is it you? Huh? How about I give you a sneaky Castro and we find out, huh?
No, Jay.
You want me to give you a sneaky Castro, Kelly?
No.
How about a dirty Sanchez?
I don't know none of that, Jay. I feel like if I don't speak English at this point.
A rusty trombone.
No, I'm done.
Dude,
She's
Bigelow.
so hurt. She's destroyed and she don't even know she's destroyed. And this dude is trying to be like, I need her to get the hell away from me. He probably tried to set her up with other people. Like, I got to get you off of me. I like the money, but this is too much. That's too much for him. I'm sure he did not sign up for all of that. Nah.
Hold on, I just give you penis. I don't give you anymore. I say, hey, I give you 200-300 for the pee. I say, you get pee. I don't give you my body, so it take a little more money. You don't make much more money for me, huh? I'm Antonio, the Latin lover. I give you pee for you, pee for friend. You have money. No money, no Antonio. The Latin lover.
Jay, I'm done. I'm done. That's right. She don't want anybody else. She's stuck. So you know how it act like when like Jay, this is anyway. Yeah, we after dark now. So you know how you get these girls and it's like, oh, you with the first dude and she hooked. She don't know nothing yet. This woman is that at 59.
Yep. She sprung off that verse. Vivi. He made her go. She had that for because when you hit that back door, Antonio's at the back door. Boom, boom, boom. Let me in, little biggie. I blow it down.
Really?
I make it a little strawberry red. Antonio, no way to do it.
No, Jay. And of course he's younger. He don't want that smoke.
Yeah.
He don't want that smoke at all. He's trying to get her away. She don't want to hear it. And you know what? Because it's transactional, he's going to continue coming back because that's secure money for him, right? So they
bills to pay.
She paying everything right now. And listen, she would give him more. She would double it up because she don't want nobody else. So this guy, he's stuck because his bills is paid for sure with her, right? He's not giving her no more. She don't have to
jackpot.
I want to see what she look like.
When I kick in the back door, he was part the goal. She pay all the bill. Antonio still in business. Yes, I am.
It's like a Hispanic pastor, Jay. I'm sorry. Let me take the break.
Hispanic pastor. We need to do a little break. Drink break.
Yeah, but I feel sorry for her. It's not fair that a woman has had to experience that. The bad part about this whole equation is that she was abused for that length of time. So on top of
and didn't know no better. She even say, I don't know why I stayed because I guess I didn't know no better. I just
probably did try to bite her nipples off.
Give me that pepperoni. Your pepperoni is bumpy. I like a smooth pepperoni.
I'm not Jay, I'm gonna have to refresh my drink because this is the smooth versus bumpy pepperoni. That's my first drink. That's my first drink question. So what do you say, guys? Do you like your pepperoni smooth or bumpy?
Put a 1P if it's smooth and put a 2P if it's bumpy. Put a 3P if you don't give a damn, you eating it. I'm gonna put the 3P. I don't give a damn.
You don't give a damn, Jay. I'm done.
Just interested to see. And then keep it moving, eat that dinner.
All right. 1P. Trinae, you can't answer that.
She know how she like hers. She probably up here thinking we talking about real pepperoni.
It's not for you.
What you mean? I like pepperoni on the pizza.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
All right, let's do that's what I'm talking about, Elwoods.
Elwood 3P, don't care.
Hell no.
We not counting encouraging warriors response, okay?
That's what she want on her pizza.
Oh gosh.
All right, let's do some
3P too. Oh, y'all guys are 3Ps, okay.
because y'all don't realize men don't care about that as much as y'all are giving thought to it.
Well then, Jay, whilst you're looking for something else, let me ask the segue question to that then. If men don't care about the pepperoni, so now that's JAYMOOREREVIEWS slang. Everybody know that. You come here, you know what we talking about when we say pepperoni, okay? So what about the fupas? Do y'all really care about fupas?
Nah, if you already at that point and you in there, ain't nobody gonna say, "Oh man, forget it." They knew
So
that.
when does a man care about the fupa?
A man can see a fupa on the way. You already know it's there. So if you continue going and talking, it's not like it's a surprise. They continue talking and doing all of that, and they get to that point, they already didn't care because it's not like it's hidden. It's not like you all can hide it. So no, if he there, he don't care.
You see all of these pull-up garments, Jay, to pull the fupa in. You can't breathe.
That's for them to make money selling y'all stuff because women are self-conscious. It's a whole industry that makes women self-conscious, so you run out and buy stuff. A whole industry from makeup to clothing to therapies to exercise. I mean, it's a whole multi-billion-dollar industry built on preying on women being insecure. They want you insecure. They say
keep us insecure.
Exactly. All those magazines and stuff talking about what men want. They all wrong. They all wrong. It's simple. Come make me something good to eat. Shut up and bend over. Done. I'm in love. What? I'm in love for life. I'll never leave.
Jay, does that answer the question? Do men care about the fupa? Because you transitioned the fupa talk in one of our Discord sessions to the fanny pack, but I'm not gonna talk about that too much. Do men care about the fupa?
It was funny. It was a joke. It was funny. That was it. I wasn't serious. You said of a fupa, she had it was a fupa pack, a fanny pack was a fupa pack.
Yeah, he was like, men don't care about the fupa, but it's different if it's a fanny pack. And I was just like, what?
I mean, don't nobody wanted to fall on them.
I'm not gonna say a word.
If it's a size where I can put my keys in, hide a bag of weed or a blunt if the cops come, we good. Stick a little 38 in there. Hold on, lift that up. Lift up that glove box. Pop that latch, baby. Boop, boop, boop. That motherfucker opened up like, nope. You got me over here cursing now. I done started drinking. And open up, boop. Stick the little pack in there, close it, boop.
Really?
Fupa armed.
How does it sound again, Jay? Let me hear.
Boop. Boop. Fupa armed. Protected by a viper. Stand back. Protected by a viper. Stand back.
I'm done. I'm done. I heard a guy once say the fupa is like an umbrella, right? It shades the important parts. I was like, oh my God.
It's real moist down there. Don't allow the sun to hit it and dries it up. See, you got to keep everything moist and at the temperature and humidity level perpendicular to a square. And then once you're able to do that, the bad air does not come out and get in and marinate with the good smelling air. The air that smell like rose.
Not the air from China, not the China air.
Right. China air is not able to penetrate jeans, which is why I like my ladies wear tight jeans. Bad air is not able to penetrate. This is a fact, okay? I noticed this when I was with the Cowboys. Cowboys wear tight jeans and boots.
I'm done.
No bad air when they fart. When they fart, no bad air escape. The nuts smell good, just like Trump. Beautiful, beautiful smell. Beautiful smell. Why you think they call me Hershey Walkie? Because I wore tight jeans, and when I walked, it smelled sweet like Hershey. And I walk in and smell. They said, "Damn, the good air is really good in there."
Gosh. Listen, so I'm done. I just thought Gavia's I just watched that the other day. I don't know what made me look for it, but I looked at Martin, You So Crazy, and yeah, he go hide in the fupa. I'm not laughing about that. I told you I'm gonna be saucy. I'm not laughing at that. I'm going back to the gym. About to be saucy, Kelly. I'm coming outside for 2023. Okay, no more fupa on me. Huh.
Girl, ain't nobody worried about your fupa, Kelly. You a dime. Ain't nobody gonna be like, "Oh man,
get that fupa out of here."
Yeah, if they say that, they is crazy. You can't turn down all of that because you know you got a place to tuck your gun. What the fuck? That's a bonus. That's a bonus. You ride with me everywhere too. You know what I'm saying? I might have to go ahead and put the thighs on, man. Boop, boop, boop.
No, Jay.
You know what I'm saying?
Be like, y'all hear how Jay? Listen, this is nothing. When Jay goes start to go off on the fupa, oh my gosh, I'm feeling.
Oh my god, I don't go off.
Jay, you go off on the fupa.
Okay, as a comedian,
yeah, okay.
It's hard for me to resist some jokes. Sometimes it makes me laugh too, but I don't really be serious.
I know, Jay.
Like I say, you lay it flat, and you know, make it.
I asked a female the other day. She was talking about her tummy, and I was like, "So what you got, a fupa or a fanny pack?" Conversation was done. The conversation was done because now, Jay, you coined it, the fanny pack. You officially coined it because I've said it a couple times since you said it. And then, oh gosh, I do have a fanny pack, and I'm like, you thought you had a fupa, right? Nope.
Woo! I told you about the little fupa / fatty pack from hell. This was where the feline fatty pack. That feline fatty pack was beat to hell. The damn F fell off. It was more like Eli. It was an Eli fatty pack. Lord Dragon, yeah, it's true. She was wearing the Eli fatty pack. I said, that ain't no damn fatty pack. That's the fatty pack. What is it? The pack of Eli? Instead of the book of Eli, the pack of Eli. She was wearing the fupa Eli. That sounds like another language.
Too, jeez.
Fupa Eli. You got fupa Eli? I got the fupa Eli.
Ooh. The fanny pack, Jay, the fanny pack. But all right, I'm gonna leave that one alone for a little while. Yeah, exactly, Khadijah. Jay has to be stopped. He done changed the game. Nah, you don't got a fupa. I could deal with a fupa, but I ain't gonna deal with no fanny pack. Just let you know that.
Hey, it's the pack of Eli, I-L-A, because the F fell off of that feline pack. That boy was big. It just was a half a F. I had to figure it out like I was, an archaeologist, and I was trying to, rub the little paper with the pencil to see if that was used to be an F, like it used to be in the pyramids. I was like, oh, snap. The pack of Eli. It went through a lot. It was hanging on that fupa for a long time, dragging. The F that fell off.
I'm done, Jay.
Through the war. She was not letting that go, boy. Pack of Eli. It's been through a lot. This pack has held on. One time somebody tried to grab it. The strap didn't break. Pack of Eli. Now, when they did grab it, the F fell off. But the ILA is still in business, baby.
Jay, just a feeler, a fatty pack, that's a lot within itself. So let's leave that alone.
Woo. The funny why I'm laughing is because this is true.
Oh God.
It don't seem like it, and people won't believe it. This is true. The pack of Eli does exist. This is what they will not let it go. She was right.
Streets.
Boy, it looked like it just survived the little fallout shelter. Rip that F off. All right, before we get out of here, and yeah, again, that female virgin at 59 was true. It definitely was true. I hate that I wasn't able to share these articles. For some reason, it's not working, and if I try to reload it, it's gonna shut this off. So
I got a question, Jay.
yes,
If
ma'am.
you meet a nice young lady
Mm.
and every other opening has been violated except the prime one, would you call her at that point? Like, technically, you're still a virgin, but theoretically, you've been run through already.
Yeah, you ain't no virgin. You been through some literally some.
Exactly.
You know, so speaking of something though, I got something that's really creepy and messed up. And then we'll get to the last story. Damn, I can't share it. Got a picture to show you too. All right. This is hurting. All right, so a mom allegedly put her dead daughter into a concrete block and used it as a bedside table for years, for like almost a year. So the daughter was sick and the mom, I guess, wasn't doing proper care. The daughter died in her sleep. The mom was scared and went to a construction site, got some concrete from the construction site, got a box, put the daughter in the box, poured the concrete in the box, and then used that box as a nightstand. And then the husband, and they have 2 other kids, was asking, where's the daughter? I haven't seen her. What's going on? And she said, I took her to foster care because of, her situation. And he eventually called police. Now this is in another country. I think this happened in Mexico, let me double check. But yeah, she had 2 other kids and she said she was worried about them taking the other kids. The daughter had a tracheotomy and so it says the autopsy determined the girl died of a respiratory infection stemming from pre-existing illness that required her to have a tracheostomy and nasogastric tube. So the mom didn't take care of her right and she died. And damn, not only did that happen, she put the baby in a box and put crying and then made it a nightstand and sat it next to her. What do you think about that?
Now that's crazy, Jay. The mother lost it at whatever point. The mother lost it because she's the only one who knew that the daughter was in that block. So was she feeling comforted by knowing the daughter's in the block with her, or she just clear gone psychopathical to sit there and be that sinister to be like, nobody knows. Oh, I got away with it because she lied. So it's like, what?
And then to keep it as your nightstand now. Like
a
you didn't even dispose of the body. That's really creepy. Like, yeah, that's messed up. One level, what happened, and it was an accident, but she wasn't doing right, but all that. But you try to cover up one thing, but then to keep it as a nightstand, that's like almost Jeffrey Dahmer level, damn near.
That's trophy. Yeah, those people, they have trophies. They said that they always keep a trophy, right? So they had the trophy. So what did she like? That story is sick, Jay. It's very, very, very sick. And feel sorry for the little girl because, of course, you said before it had to do with some sort of neglect was in there as well. So the mothers, that's nuts.
Shout out to my girl Trinae. She just let me know that the legendary boxing ring announcer Mills Lane, the old white guy, bald head, he just passed away. He used to say, "Let's get it on."
Jeez.
Yeah, so he was in his 80s.
Past the week season.
I don't know. They say it come in threes. So with celebrities, so Kirstie Alley, Mills Lane. If another one pop up within this week,
that's the 3.
that's the
But
devil.
I mean, it's not only celebrities. That happened like that in my family.
It does.
Back to back.
It does happen like that with people, you know. That's weird that way. So yeah,
Easy.
it's life, man. Make the most of every day.
Yeah.
Let me see. I got another thing, couple things, but let's see. I want to get to Kobe Bryant's daughter. I really hate that I can't put these things up here. She's very beautiful, but you don't stalk nobody. I don't give a damn what they look like. And Kobe Bryant's daughter, Natalia, had to file a restraining order against an alleged stalker. She's 19 now and had to file a restraining order against Dwayne Kemp, claiming he has been stalking her since she was a minor. And I know, right? And it says that he started to harass her on social media in 2020 when she was 17 and a senior at high school. And it says that he is described as a gun enthusiast.
Oh.
Yeah. And it said they had screenshots from his social media, including the image of him purchasing a rifle a few days after he tried to find her this month at school. She's a sophomore at USC. It says she never met him, and he started to message her on Instagram when he was 30 years old.
Jeez.
And spoke to her as though they were in a relationship. He sent her kissing face emojis and hearts and threatened to meet her at her sorority house on the USC campus. She said it escalated and she didn't feel safe. It says he attempted to contact her for several years to declare his unrequited love. That's something. He says several messages, examples. It says, "I'm coming to visit soon," and that's one of the things. And then it said he wrote messages asking to reconcile with her as though they were once romantically involved and had a falling out. And he told her he wanted to have a child with her who could just be like her father.
Jeez.
This dude is crazy. He think he gonna make another Kobe.
But Jay, the sad part about the stalker world, right, is that they do a lot of them have this thing is if I can't have you, nobody can. So that's dangerous. But what is a person of her stature doing with years and years and years of a stalker of that level of intensity,
security and stuff?
Exactly.
You know? What shouldn't be on social media, and it's sad to say, but she's too young and too much of a target. You know, she's the heiress of the Bryant fortune that's worth $500 million.
Exactly. Just listen, that money could dwindle down to nothing, and the name is still at high value. So the fact that this has been going on for years and years, that seems suspect to me.
Listen to this. It says in November 2nd, just last month, he traveled from Sun Valley to the USC campus looking for her to meet in person. And it said he brought a bouquet of marigold flowers to the campus and asked for her at the dean's office. And he asked for her by name. And when the staff told him she was not there, he said he already went to her home, but she wasn't there. Then he wandered the halls of the school with the bouquet looking for her, claimed he wanted to give her the flowers because he understood it was an important day in her family, which is the day it says Dia de Muertos here, November 2nd.
So why didn't they get him the hell out of the campus, off campus? Why was he able to roam and, you know, go through all of these things? Like, that makes no sense to me, Jay. Like, I'm so confused. I'm not understanding it.
It says that the police, campus police, took pictures and screenshots of his Instagram.
Jay, I'm pissed off.
Well, we could probably guess what his complexion is.
But here's the
Now it says this. It says a few days after he visited the campus at USC, he posted images on social media of a pistol-style AK-47 with the word "next," which implied he was going to buy these firearms. He also posted that he wanted to buy a Glock switch, an illegal device that allows a semi-automatic Glock to function as fully automatic. He posted 3 videos of himself in the gun store buying a rifle, pointed the rifle at the camera, and asked the sales clerk if he could take the stock off the rifle and if the rifle came with a switch. So it says that the police department threat management unit sent a letter to notifying him that his actions were unwanted and could potentially be illegal. And it says he has been arrested at least 4 times for misdemeanors, including one incident that involved a gun. And Bryant's attorneys claim there are multiple warrants out for his arrest. He has at least 1 registered firearm that is now in police custody. So that's a lot to digest. But at the end of the day, this dude is not in jail right now.
No, and you know what? The sad thing about it is that those situations, of course, we're not hoping and wanting the worst to happen, but only when the worst happens are there repercussions. It's this whole big hoopla after the damage has been done. The years and years, look how much information they have of him, and he's still walking around, do-de-do, right? And so what are you waiting for? The ultimate worst case scenario to now finally rush and make this up, public, whatever, all over social media, all over whatever, for days and days and days after something is done. So, I mean, if you, Jay, the women in the chat, women know how it is to experience stalkers. Like, sometimes people make jokes of it, but when you really experience a stalker, that sucker's very scary. It's very, 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 very scary.
Yeah,
and
you
to
can
know
speak
that
on it a little bit because guys don't really get it. Good guys, I mean the stalker guys, they know what the hell they're doing. But I didn't really. I thought I understood until you guys in Discord told me some stuff, and I was like, "Damn, y'all be going through some things."
exactly, it's not easy. Oh, you'll hear the jokes. Oh, you had a stalker. Da 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 da. Mike must be good. Da 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 da. You hear all of this stuff, but when you got people thinking of you like if I can't have you, nobody can have you. That's a very scary situation to be a part of, and as knowing that nothing's gonna be done until or unless something really bad happens. That's how you have to live your life. You understand? That's horrible. So I feel for her because she's such a young lady at the same time. And I really do. That's right. It's not proactive. It does not prevent situations.
Sure doesn't.
So, you got to wait till worst case scenario. Somebody gets shot up the block. Now all of a sudden you see the big bright lights, police presence, all this good cheerful stuff. Well, what was happening before when whomever was terrorizing the neighborhood? Or we need to see something done before we can come in and actually be able to, I don't know, because it's not impactful anyway. But I feel sorry that she has to go through this. She needs to be homeschooled. Certain people of certain caliber can't live a regular life. You just can't. It's not for you no more. Yeah. Or maybe it was never for you to begin with. You should know that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but she can't be like everybody else. You're not.
Exactly.
And that's just unfortunate. Yeah, she want to have a regular college experience with her friends and do this and that. And you're a beautiful woman. You're growing up now, so now you're gonna have to start facing some of the stuff now. You know, and that's just unfortunate.
Her mom is supposed to know about this. She's supposed to know. Come on.
She's supposed to be one of those girls that got a security guard everywhere she go. Like when she in class, he should be waiting, standing at the door out in class. Yeah. When she walking through the hallways, it should be one in front and one in back type stuff, like at least 10 feet or something, 5 feet. They ain't got to be all in our business. Give her some space, but it should be somebody walking in front and back of her at all times. Like she should never be alone. And
that's her lifestyle. She don't have a regular lifestyle. So, and it's just, listen, Michael Jordan's daughter maybe at one point could have gone through this, but Kobe Bryant is such
only a different because it was a different time, though.
Exactly. Right. And right.
No social
but now, come on. No. So, I mean, her mom should know better. There's no way she should be vulnerable out in public. There's just no way.
Yeah. All right, I got one last thing I wanted to talk about. I wish I could show the picture of how beautiful this woman is. Not that it didn't make a difference, but it's just sad that this boy shot his mom in the face because she refused to buy that little Oculus Rift VR headset on Amazon. And when he did it, he said it wasn't him, it was the little girls in his head that made him do it. He's 10 years old. He suffers from autism. And I get it, but some people, I used to work in group home with a lot of people with autism, and it's certain things that people should do with a person with autism, you know, and so this woman did
the level of the spectrum that you're on.
Exactly. And this boy was high functioning, and he was done all kind of things like start a fire in the living room, done a lot of different things, break out the windows. He, like they said, he filled a balloon with flammable liquid and set it on fire to burn up the living room. He said the sisters in his head made him do it. He used to swing the puppy around by the tail. And she says he had a concussion when he fell off a swing 2 years ago, and then things got worse. And she said that he would pick up a lot of things and threaten her or whatever. And so he wanted that headset. She wouldn't get it. He went and got her keys, unlocked her gun safe. You're not going to keep your keys on you, is worthless. But he unlocked the gun safe, got the gun, came downstairs. She told him put it away, and he shot her like 3 feet away in the face and killed her. And then they thought it was an accident, the family, when he told them at first. But then he told the grandma, I'm sorry for killing my mom. The two sisters told me to shoot her in the face. And so now,
but then he went and he ordered the headset right after too. He ordered it.
Yeah, he did. This is in New York. I was about to ask if you heard about this because it is in New York. He went and ordered the headset afterwards on Amazon, and they're trying to charge him as an adult at 10 years old and all this, and the family like, nah, don't do that. She wouldn't want you to do that to her son.
She's not here because of her son. But remember, the sister did say that he's been problematic
so
with all the things
that got better help than what they was doing. I know people that try to do stuff with their son that's autistic and try to help and things, and you just hope that this type of stuff doesn't happen because they have threatened and did things, and you know it's your son and you love him and things, but you know, you don't want him to be a danger to you or anyone else. And so just you look, some black folks especially, because I have some people in my family, they don't want to get the help. We look at, oh, ain't nothing wrong with them, or we can handle, like we look at it as a negative when you have to get certain help. And I don't know, man. What do
because
you think about this?
Sometimes, like, yes, you could be autistic and on the spectrum, but sometimes there's so many other little additives. So he could possibly have had sociopathic tendencies, you know, with the animal stuff, and you know, you put in flammable substances. That's just not that's. Let me just leave the words in my head with that one. But at the end of the day, you're right. If he's doing all these things already, then first of all, like you said, the key should have been on you. If you got a gun, the safe in it, a safe with a gun in it, you need to have your keys on you at all time. If you know you have a child with problematic tendencies, that's number one. Oh, go put it up. I mean, she could have been blasted at a closer distance, but you don't have to blast me with me reaching for that sucker out your hand. Because if you're going to get me, you're going to get me anyway. There's no way I'm going to tell you go put it up. What do you mean? But the thing about it, what makes me say sociopathic tendencies is the fact that he went and ordered the the thing after. So there's no
No
remorse.
remorse, right? It's not
Right.
registering the gravity of what happened.
Exactly.
It's like, okay, back to what I wanted. You know, fork that.
Exactly. Shot my mom in the face, and okay, it doesn't matter because I still want this visor, meta, whatever, you know, thing that says he got. So my whole thing is,
Do you blame them at all?
believe what?
Blame anything to do with the company or Meta or wanting making kids?
No, I don't believe that. I think that situation should have been controlled a little bit more at home. Because there's certain things when we see that there are problems as parents, and we have the ability to, you know, intercede. So why do you not have the key to the safe when you have a problematic situation at home with your child? There's just no way. I have to protect you from yourself, like you were saying. So sometimes when they say they want to try him as an adult to prevent him from being a danger to anybody else, I think that when you have no remorse, those things are appropriate. It may sound a little harsh, but not for a child or any human being who doesn't have remorse shooting a parent, their mother in the face. And like, well,
That's
what I wanted.
For one, it's your mother. But
yeah,
to shoot a person in the face is probably the most cold-blooded place you could shoot a person. And in the face, close range, that's like fork you, blow, up close and personal, messy. Well, it might or might not. I don't know. But that's cold-blooded. You look them in the eye. That's why you see in movies, and I'm sure people do it in real life, they try to tell a person, turn around. Or, you know, get on you, they shoot them in the back of the head. They can't look them in the eye and do it. You'll remember that, you know, face, and it's just harder. That's up close and personal, real killer stuff, you know. And even real killers don't like to do that because it can be haunting. Yeah. So, you know, he did that and didn't think nothing of it. And it was his mom. They can't do it to people that they got beef with and problems, let alone your own mom.
Right.
Ooh-wee.
Crazy. Jay, this is the topic you wanted to end the night on?
No, we'll find something else then. Since you were.
I'm like, no, killing moms is not cool, Jay. We don't want to end on that note.
All right. Let's get this one. They killed this dad. No, I'm joking.
No power universe going on here.
I know, right? All right, I got one for us to think about. Oh, I should have did that generations thing with you too. All right, damn, I can't share it. I hate that I'm not able to share my stuff tonight. Okay, so they said that scientists are on the verge of figuring out how to put humans in a state of suspended animation, which is going to be key to colonizing Mars. So just to sum it all up, part of the problem with traveling in space is it takes a long time. We need a lot of food. We got to poop. We got to do all this stuff. But if you can put us to sleep, give a minimal amount of food, that would save a lot of space. People would be able to get there easier, and it could be the key to long distance travel. You may not age as fast, all kind of stuff. So if they get that perfected, also they did announce the person that will live forever that has been born. So whoever is being born in this generation now, nope, not us, kids, babies being born now will be around for that technology. You're going to be beautiful forever. No, but you know, they said that. So let me ask you this, and everybody in the comments, put a 1S for space if you would travel in space, if you could just go to sleep and then wake up on Mars. Put a 2S if you good. You ain't doing that no matter what. Okay, Lizzie.
Jay, you know I'm normally in the comments first with these things. I can't even put that together because I'm like, you know what? You go. Come back and tell me how it was, and then let me make an assessment from that point. Nobody's been there, okay? We ain't living over there yet. I don't know. There's too much, too new. Like y'all
got it colonized, and they got a Hilton hotel on Mars, and and all kind of stuff going on. And now, you know, in the next 10 years, that's a thing. You know, if you you can afford it, you know, and money wasn't the question, you know, you can go to Mars. People go to Mars and vacation, or take a trip around Earth and space for vacation now. Would you do any of that?
As of this very moment, I don't see myself doing that. No. I need to see side effects and the backlash of the first set of people going over there first. And let me see what you do. And then, but no, no. I believe that this was meant to be my home. I don't think that I'm not interested. Now, if the earth is about to blow up in flames and there's a shit, I'm gonna fight whoever I need to do to get on the line and let me get a chance. But unless we're about to bust out in flames, no, I'm chilling right here.
Okay.
You know how to live off the land, Jay.
All right, that's true. That reminds me of this movie, another movie. You know, I'm usually gonna tie in at least one movie a show. And damn, I can't share it. I got it loaded up and everything, and I can't share it. Well, anyway, it's a movie with Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
But they shrunk them.
Huh?
Where they shrunk them?
No. It's called Elysium. So and so the earth was kind of messed up, but all the rich people lived in this space station that was in the shape of the star, 5-point star with a ring around it. And that's where all the rich people lived. They had all the technology to cure you from all your sicknesses. They lived in space, had all the pure air, everything on that space station. And the movie is about Matt Damon. Matt Damon. He's trying to get, he was sick and he tried to get up there to get healed. So a lot of people didn't want to live on Earth. They wanted to live on Elysium, on the space station. Would you want to live on the space station if Earth was dirty, or would you try to figure out a spot that was where you could stay in Earth?
Could try to figure out a spot to stay on Earth. All I need is some good trees, Jay. Science will tell me they're going to take care of me. Okay? I'm not interested in going.
More than a couple. You could need about a few million to say.
You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not going nowhere first. Okay? You got to go over there. Go.
It's already established and working great. And it's a done deal. It ain't no first. It's people been living there and it's established. This works. That ain't no question.
That it works.
That it works. That ain't no question.
No, Jay, I'm living off the land. I'm living off I breathe, Brooklyn polluted air every day. So I'm living off the land. Jay.
You make me want to play Elysium. We got to put that on in Discord or something. I need to show you that movie. It's a good movie.
Wasn't Matt Damon in a show with the little when he got shrunk with to be little? He loved that kind of stuff. Anyway, bottom line is, Jay, would you go?
Sure, you got that little one, huh? Matt Damon.
Yes. Would you go?
Don't know where I got that from. That's from this movie called Team America World Police, where they had the little puppets. And so they had a puppet of Matt Damon, and every time they showed him, he would be like, Matt Damon. That's the only thing. And they had Ken Jong Il. Hello. I so lonely. I so lonely. I didn't from the scene. But back to what we were saying.
Where'd you go, Jay? Where would you be? Would you be chilling out here with me, or were you gonna go with the clean air?
Now, why you have to put you in it?
Because I'm out here, Jay. I'm out in these streets.
I'm gonna have to give me a ride and travel back and forth.
You're like, here, Kelly, here's a bag of some clean air. Test it out and see if you want to come chill with me.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got a dub. I got a quad of some of that air. I got some of that, Elysium. Go ahead, hit this. Ooh, Jay, that felt good. Hit that air again, boy. Ooh,
no.
I have energy. I did you get this from Hershey Walkie? Well, actually,
no.
It's his descendant. Hershey Walker had the bad air. You had that. I got the good air. See, we learned this 300 years ago from the great Hershey Walker. That's why we developed Elysium. We knew the air was coming. It was funky, farts, stanks, all of that. They didn't obey the hygiene rule. So that's why we brought this good air for you. Let me go get another bag of good stuff.
All right, Jay, so we know you going. You going with the clean air. Exactly. That might kill me, Jay. Too much. It'd be too much. I'm out here. I'm gonna stay in the streets, Jay. Stay out here in these streets.
Passengers is a good movie too. They was gonna colonize this planet. So what they did is they got people that was teenagers. Only one adult was on that ship, and that was Colin Farrell. It's a good movie. And so he was training all the teenagers about what their mission is, this and that. And their whole point was because the trip was going to take so long to fall in love, have kids, because by the time you get to the destination, they would have been grandparents and their kids would be the new generation that's going to colonize this planet they was going to. And, you know, a lot happened with them there. But I will say that was a crazy plan that you sent them as teenagers. They grew up on that spaceship, fell in love, had kids, and became grandparents and the elders by the time you're supposed to get where it is. And your kids is going to be the ones to colonize the earth. I mean, well, the planet they was going to. That was crazy.
Well, I'll say this, right? I would want my son and his family, whatever, I'll rough it out. I would want for them to whatever is best. Yeah, I'll rough it out, period. But I do want to make my son's life better and whatever family he has in the future, his life to be great. But me,
that's why I want you to see Elysium now, because they had a machine up there that can cure any illness. So like if people had cancer or other sickness, they was trying to get up there. Yeah, they can make me be good. I'll be all right. Kicking like Jackie Chan, baby.
Up there? Nah, Jay, I'm roughing it down here, yo. Coughing and all. I'm roughing it out down here, yo. No, I'm not going to the man, Jay. No.
I'm a sellout. No.
I'll be like, Jay.
Coliseum. I'm sorry, Coliseum.
No, Jay. No.
I'll come back with something to make you feel better.
I don't even want your good air, yo. Keep your good air, Jay. Keep that good air over there. I'm good right here with the smog. I'm good. I'm done.
Better than that Coke, baby.
I'm done. It'll kill me. It'll kill me. I don't want it. You can keep it.
Boy. All right. This has been great.
Yes.
About to have to wrap it up, but unfortunately, but it was lovely as always. Had a good time. Appreciate each and every one of y'all always for coming through. You got a lot of things, options you could have had and did. Came here and rock with me and Kay Leezy. Definitely appreciate it.
Yes.
So, yeah, definitely go check her out on Instagram. BLK. What's the
BKO DJ.
There you go. It's been a minute. I'm getting old.
So you can't say you're getting old.
Okay.
I'm not getting old. We same age, Jay. So
I'm marinating over here. I'm marinating.
Yes.
Yeah. So check out my girl. Everybody, y'all have a good one. And next month, boy, woo-wee, I am gonna be busy. There's so many shows coming out. Last of Us. We got BMF. So much stuff happening, boy. Different shows.
Maybe you gotta set up like a birthday party for me.
Oh, definitely. Definitely got to do that.
Yes, let's set up a birthday party. My birthday is in the first week of the first month of the new year. Okay. So we gotta set up a birthday party online.
Tell everybody the date.
January 5.
Just like Short Circuit, Johnny 5. He's alive.
Kelly 5. But remember, I'm gonna be saucy from the 1st of January. So I'm just saying, changing my name to Saucy Lee. And that's what it's gonna be. So we gotta have an online birthday party. What y'all say?
Sound good.
All right.
I'll be there.
Thanks, Shay.
Anytime. All right, y'all. Have a good night. We see y'all on the next one. Deuces.
Later.